Hello, sirs and ma'ams. Fennec here. I just thought I'd tell you that you're watching Channel 1D4. Are you curious about what happened last time? Well, I'll tell you. The gang managed to destroy 2 competing factions of the Merchants Guild. Oh, it was quite a show. Afterwards, they discovered that the kindly fondue enthusiast that they had allied themselves with had actually orchestrated the whole thing in order to take over trade in town for himself. They have been awarded a castle keep and are now making plans to go to it.
She is a half-elf bounty hunter. Wait, I can place her in front of this. We can go to new cam.
Super fast introductions this time.
Yeah.
She's a half-elf bounty hunter.
You can make her closer.
Neat.
Thank
Next
you,
up.
Brandon.
Next up,
that's a good card.
I am Paul Snyder. I am a graphic designer here at Channel 4. Today...
I'm gonna murder your family.
Whoa!
That's a bit intense.
Why are you so rushed?
Dude, that's evidence.
Yeah. Today I will be playing Kendall Wick, a human who likes to hang out in the countryside in his nice leather duster, and spread the good word of Argand. Welcome back, Daryl.
And I am Daryl Randall, a.k.a. Adino Rendon. I am a half Ember, half human, and I am I think I'm a broadcast IT engineer.
I think.
And welcome to our foray into our new gaming channel. So we're not just going to do tabletop gaming, we're going to try some other stuff too, so welcome.
Ooh, sneak preview.
Hi, my name's Brandon Crawford. I am a promotion producer here at Local 4 News in Detroit, and my character's name is Ferret. He is a noblin, which is a gnome and a goblin mixture of some sort. He's a thief, but he won't tell you that. And he's got really cool goggles. He only wears them on occasion, but they cover up his goblin-like features so that he can blend in a little bit better and people don't immediately distrust him.
Does it look like those, like the plastic glasses with the nose and the mustache?
Which basically like immediately makes you distrust me. Like, what's he hiding?
Yeah.
One thing I love about your character described visually is that like he's got like a band of green, like his eyes
Yeah.
and his ears.
His goblin characteristics really only show through like in the skin around his eyes and like the edges
Does
of his
it
ears.
look like a mask?
No, it's just like kind of steampunky goggles with a strap, and then the
Okay.
strap kind of gets wide around his ears to cover.
No, I'm
what's
saying
the
the green,
character?
the green
Oh.
features. Does it look like?
You know what it reminds
Maybe
me of?
like a raccoon or something.
Yeah.
Reminds me of 80s makeup.
Yeah,
No?
he
Like,
looks
I
Or
totally-
corpse
totally.
paint.
So cool.
Corpse paint. He's going through a.
He looks
period.
like what's her name from Blade Runner?
Yes.
when
Yes.
she's, like-
Trix, Trill. If
Something
you know
begins
who
with
from
a
Blade
T.
Runner we're talking about, the girl that Daryl Hannah played that
Yeah.
hurt her
When she
arm.
had the color, kind
Yeah.
of like that, only goes to his ears, and it's not that intense. It's more of a gradient. But yeah,
And I'm sorry for rushing, guys. This is why, because I need extra time to introduce me, your sexy, charming, velvet-voiced DM.
Oh.
Adonis.
my
Say
name's
you're
Jake.
say you're an Adonis too.
Oh, right. Adonis of a game master. I'm Jake. And you guys were last in Reaper's Hold. In fact, you're still there. You've just discovered that after all kinds of wackiness, we're just going to do a flashback to, and then we're going to jump into the story proper.
Totally.
So we're flashing back to the moments after, we'll say the few hours after late morning. Yep. Oh, they can just hang out.
Hey,
They're
kitty.
all
So there
standing
you go.
around. Adino, when last...
We'll put you in front because you're tiny.
I love that.
Thank
It's like a school picture. When last you passed out was I believe episode 4, and you were having a conversation in an office, and then when you woke up at the end of episode 5,
Oh, has it been 5 already?
it's been 5
Yeah.
already, right?
Oh, we're moving along here.
We are. You were standing with your allies and friends amongst the wreckage of 2 buildings, and there's lots of zombies in the streets.
Well,
that
you
have
guys
been
look,
slain.
you guys went Rambo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's carnage everywhere.
And you went Sleeping Beauty.
Right. Like sleeping through
I
a
watched that
storm.
movie.
Oh, and you're holding. Oh no!
How did
The
you
rod.
hit him?
No, that was a leg of the
I
table.
just heard him kick.
Shit,
Whoa.
it's so
I
hard.
thought he kicked it and it hit you. I was like, what wizardry?
I got long
That's for
legs.
trying to steal my rod.
Sorry,
The rod of God.
Oh, yeah. Major highlights from last stream. You acquired the Rod of God, an incredibly powerful staff with only 3 uses left till you have to find recharges for it. And you all are 1/4 owners of your very own castle keep.
Do we
Does it
get to
have a
name
name?
it? Yeah. we get to-
Yes, as a matter of fact, it is, you see on the paperwork, it is labeled RHSEQ 7.
RHSEQ7.
Yep.
No indication of what that might stand for.
You can, sure, you can, somebody can roll for it with the streetwise, or lore even.
I'll try it. I'll give it a shot.
So for you, it's
Not
going to be a
Kendall.
intelligence
Number
Oh, that's a
1.
1. Okay.
Oh, I don't
add.
know.
You think it stands for Resec?
Yeah. 6-7. Oh, I love that band.
Sweet man.
Resec 7 is very popular.
We're gonna have to work on the name a little bit.
Just add 3 onto. Oh no, because you have 3 dots in there. That just means you could add 3 onto whatever you roll.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Anybody get a high roll?
Oh, I
we're-
didn't
we're
roll.
all
Yeah, just everybody give me a.
I got
4.
3.
No.
6 total.
Enthusiastically low rolls.
6 total. Great way to start.
13.
With that, it's enough to know. It's 13 plus 3, so that beats my challenge of 15 for bureaucracy.
Of course,
It
it's
stands for Reaper's Hold,
I was gonna say,
Southeast
figures.
Quarter,
Not bad.
number 7.
Reaper's Hold, Southeast Quarter, number 7. Yeah, name needs some work. We'll workshop that
Yeah,
later.
it basically means y'all can name it whatever you decide. And
I love that we're all standing around looking at this sheet, and we're all like basically forgot how to read.
And
We're
if
just
you're-
like, and then Adino's like,
Maybe it's
Reaper's Hold, Southeast Quadrant, number 7.
You look at we look up at the street signs and they're all done like that. It's like, that's how it's done.
So it's in Reaper's Hold?
Words.
no, it's south in the southeast. It's in the quadrant that is southeast of Reaper's Hold, and it is the 7th.
It's the metro.
Yeah, we're the metro area of Reaper's
The
Hold.
way these work with keeps is the lower the number, the better in terms, because that's the closer it is to a major city. So this is the 7th farthest away in Reaper's Hold, which means it's about a 2-day journey.
Oh, that's pretty far.
So it's just close enough, but not too close. You don't want to,
Yeah. Like we can, if we need milk, we can ride for 2 days and go pick it
Easy.
up.
Oh yeah, that's 2 days on horse, and as far as I know, you guys still
It's
only
gonna
have
be-
your feetsies.
Beautiful
Okay.
countryside, probably not cursed.
These boots were
Yeah.
meant for walking.
And that's just what
Is there,
we'll
any-
do.
is there
What about
anything
roller
in the paperwork that says whether or not it's there's probably an asbestos disclosure? Do you see anything about curses in there?
All it says is you see on there currently unoccupied, and then that's scratched off, and your names are penciled in as the owners.
We might want
Lead
to get that
abatement,
inked.
anything in there?
Just saying.
It doesn't say.
Mickey.
Oh God, was this the voice?
Yeah, I think,
Okay, we'll
About
take.
that.
yeah. That's,
Yeah, okay.
are you familiar with the southeast? Is it quadrant?
Yes.
Are you familiar with the southeast quadrant?
Oh, sure. Yeah, whole lot of nothing, civilization-wise.
Can you? And I kind of pull him to the side, and I kind of stand near him. And I'm like, paint me a picture.
Okay.
And okay, yeah.
Bramble, crabgrass,
Okay.
tall woods.
Resod.
What's called the true green, guys?
Your other person, Jonas. His full name is Jonas Parsh.
Jonas Parsh. Does Mickey have a last name?
Yeah. Mickey has a last name. He chooses not to share with you.
Oh, Mickey.
Mickey redacted.
Okay, these are the NPCs, right?
By the way,
Yes.
you look a little confused. This is Mickey. He's with us. He's a cool
That's
guy.
what I wonder. Like, these got to be the NPCs we're talking
Yeah.
about here.
I'm just
Yeah.
imagining while you guys are dealing with Mickey and Jonas Parsh, and you're looking around this. In the background, there is like the remnants of that building that didn't quite explode, like one chunk at a time, just coming down. You're like, okay, yeah, it looks like we got a real thing here. Shatter, shatter.
Yeah, just making small talk in front of a collapsing building. No big deal.
For the record, that one was full of zombies, so you don't have to feel bad.
And who's the third NPC?
You know
Nikki
what?
and Jonas were the two.
Yeah, he just has a first and last name. Although, on a related note, there's a bunch of wounded Fenix. One thing that you may not have been aware
Oh,
of.
the Phoenix.
There's a lot of them.
There seems to be a lot of Fenix. There's these little halflings that no one ever asked anything about. There's the same guy. He looks and talks the same, and there's like 15 of them that you guys have seen. Yeah, there's like a group of 6 of them, and they're lined up, and they're wounded. Like, oh well, time to die, I suppose.
What?
And there's a guy, the Percival, standing next to a headsman with an axe.
Oh, dang.
And he's like, yeah, that's right. Real quick, did any of you want some Fenix? They're damaged, so we were gonna get rid of them.
Wait, are they not alive?
You know, I read about these guys in a book I found in the orphanage called Whirly Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And, you know, that can be very handy to have around in a base to help keep things tidy. You know, if you have a castle and it gets drafty and dusty and you need someone to...
And possibly carry our supplies.
Yeah.
Sure. If it's not too much trouble, we'd ever so much love to live.
Oh, so you're dying, or you can work for us. We don't own you. You can work for us.
Indentured.
Percival's like, they're just gonna create a mess. You can have them if you want. They're not worth the energy to heal.
Oh, that's
rough.
just
Room and
be
board.
come with us, Lost
I'll-
Phoenix. Also,
They'll
come
work
up
for
with
their
a new
keep.
name.
They'll work for room and board, and you know that's a good life.
I'm gonna wave over the Fenix.
There you go.
I'm gonna be like I'm gonna pull out a quill, and I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal him one, and I'm gonna go 1,
Yes.
2, 3.
Where are you writing this?
I haven't decided on their forehead or like on what color clothing they're wearing. Could it be like here, like baseball? Like,
It's kind of burnt and tattered after the recent events.
Foreheads.
all right. For now, this is just temporary, but you guys will have really cool looking matching outfits.
We don't mind face tattoos.
This is not a tattoo. It's only temporary. I swear.
You guys eventually come up with your own names. You can be your own people. You know.
All right.
Yeah.
So for now,
Please.
just so things don't get confusing, and I heal
I'm
them.
going by Full Daddy Diamond. So I'm 1.
Okay.
Other one's like, I'm Bad Daddy Sweet.
Oh, this is gonna be difficult.
Oh. It will just. Okay. Cool. I like this. This is great.
We should
How
make
many
them
do
sign
you
a
have?
because here's the, I
Rough
don't
Daddy
need them
Cool says
to
there's
betray
6
us.
of us.
Like if
Six.
they outnumber us, we don't want them to betray us, right? How do we make it sort of a contract or something so that they don't like burn our keep down because
There's a particularly fancy Fennec that walks up to you. He was standing he's like a much more portly than the others. He was standing next to Percival, and he's also a halfling, and he has a little monocle, and he goes, "Oh, don't worry, sirs. The Fenix will be totally loyal if you give me a single gold piece. They're bound by contract, you see."
it's wonderful.
Bound by contract.
Doesn't this seem like slavery? Like,
Yes.
Because we're paying them.
It's not slavery. You see, I'm Fennec, and I say, they're yours. They're me, I am Fennec.
But when you say they're ours, it's like we're taking ownership.
I don't know if your boss necessarily owns you. You agree to work for them for money. And in this case, I agree to work for people for a shift of forever for money.
So we could employ them then.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But you pay this Fennec.
Oh.
1 gold piece, and then that's it. It's not like a recurring
1 gold piece.
payment.
It's just a gesture, sir.
I pull out a gold piece. I go.
Heyo. Gone.
Hey, yo. All right. Is there like some weird magic going on?
You were the first person to ask anything about this.
Is there weird magic
have a
going on?
feeling.
What do I roll
Yeah, are
for
you
this?
just asking? Oh yeah, roll.
wanna-
Roll with your knowledge of magic. So the number of points you have in magic, add to it.
It's just no
It's
magic. It's
that's
just
a
straight
stat.
cloning.
Am I not seeing it?
No, it's like a combat skill actually.
Oh,
normally.
it's a combat skill.
So your dice are currently over.
+5. Oh, wait.
Number of points you have in spells.
Yeah, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, there you go.
16.
Got it.
Nice.
This seems like a curse that somebody is making the best of.
Like a curse, like he was cursed the duplicates or something of that sort.
I mean, a lot of times in
He's
stories
multiple
you hear
man.
about like how magic goes right or the thing that it was supposed to happen happens. But as you've studied magic, you realize a lot of times somebody will do like an obscure spell to give themselves like multiple images or whatever, but they'll screw up bad and they divide themselves into like 8 tiny versions or whatever. It's something like that. You don't know the specifics,
Okay.
but it seems like this man has found a way to capitalize on the fact that he can't stop making more of himself.
He learned shadow clone jutsu.
Yes.
Is what happened.
Nice.
Careful though, every time I divide, I get half as strong.
All right, fancy Fennec.
Bunch of
Nice.
weeks.
Are you like
Believe it.
their leader?
Are
Do
you
we
coming
get
with
you
us?
as well?
Yeah. Where are you going?
Oh no, I've just signed a lengthy contract with Percival. There's going to need a lot of help rebuilding, and I'm a lot of manpower.
So we're basically
spy on us
we're
for
releasing these
personal-
guys from you.
I suppose you could look at it like that. I was about to release them from life, so
From like
There's like a lot of moral
They have
quandaries. It's like a
wounded
cloning. Can you, is it
Can
murder
we
to
just
kill
go
a
to our
clone?
keep? I
Yeah,
can't do
let's.
this.
Yeah.
This is
Let's.
weighing
We
on
take
my
the.
heart.
Yeah, this is too much.
This is too
Here,
much.
We
Here,
take the
come
Fenix.
here.
We
No.
take the Fenix with every like intention to just be like take them and be like you can live here and just you don't have to do anything.
do whatever you want.
All right, we're gonna take them though because the whole thing's shady.
Yeah.
yeah. We need to leave Reaper's Hold. It gives me a slimy feeling.
Reaper's Hold is yes. It is not a
No, we
place
hate
of
it here.
friendly, happy people.
It's my kind of
I
town.
just want to say thank you. You're making us feel uncomfortable, and you're doing a good job. And I am going to walk over to Percival, and I'm gonna shake his hand again,
It's good doing business with you.
if that's what you want to call it. I see perhaps a friendship in the future.
Absolutely.
And I hope that you can turn around this area.
I'm gonna shake Percival's hand, Ferret. And look at him. He's gonna say, "I know what you did. I don't like it, but damn it, do I respect it."
Yeah, I love it. In fact, yep. You come away. There's a gold coin in your hand.
Hey, look at that. That's the money I just bought Fenix with. So we'll just. X that up. I mean, hired them.
And when he sees you notice it, he does say, "For the Phoenix, I
Yeah.
appreciate the gesture."
There we go. Okay.
I tip my hat to him, but
He tips his monocle.
strange
looks at it,
behavior.
Oh man.
But
Well-
you seem like a nice guy.
I'm cooking something up in my head. I might be able to use these halflings to help me create some potions.
There you
Oh,
And some,
absolutely.
maybe some heavy lifting involved.
Do you need
And
my
what I have in
eyeballs,
mind.
sir?
Jesus, no.
But I can use a,
Still learning free will.
I might use a right arm or something.
These Fenix.
Maybe.
I'm gonna teach these guys some stuff. This is gonna be fun.
Oh man.
Oh my God, it's gonna be like you and your halfling army
of like
of
teaching
Fenix.
them how to cut purses.
So as
and
we're
pick
having this
locks.
conversation, there is a guy taking people's heads in the background. Am I wrong?
There was.
There was. Oh, so
He-
those
he
were the
was-
only people?
He had a big scimitar and he was getting ready. And then when you bought the Phoenix for a gold, he's like,
He's like, oh, got paid to do nothing today.
"Yep,
We bought a bunch of defective
I
Fenix.
get paid just to show up. So, I'm salaried."
God.
All right, well, let's
How
get
many did
out
we
of
get?
this block.
Yeah, let's get out of
You
this
You have
town.
6 Phoenix.
Okay.
Oh,
And one
but
is
was-
named Full
Everybody can
Daddy
put
Diamond. 2 is
1.5
named.
Phoenix in their inventory.
1.5.
No,
I'm
we,
just kidding.
we have a list
Fold
of
any way
NPCs.
you like.
We,
Fit in my bag. All right.
we have a list of. I have a list of all the NPCs. We have Mickey, redacted last name, Jonas Parsh, and then Fenix 1 through 6. First one's named Full Daddy Diamond. Second one, Bad Daddy Sweet. Don't remember the rest.
Cool
Wow.
Daddy Smooth says, "Gather your things. We're going on a journey." And they all pick up like breadcrumbs and pebbles and shove them in their pocket, and then they line up.
Cool Daddy Smooth.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to remember these now.
Which number
Start
does he
writing.
have on his head?
Yeah, 3.
This is.
It's
We're
going to
getting in the
take
weeds here.
maybe...
We're getting into the weeds with these Fenix.
Yeah.
It might take us a couple sessions, but we'll have this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Unless something happens to...
So we need some transportation.
I get tired of remembering Phoenix. I just think, It's like having a small terrier. You don't leave it outside because of hawks. But yeah, you might need transportation because on a related note, you haven't gone to the keep yet. You haven't assessed it, but you do know that it's going to be more spacious than like a house.
Correct.
And you can do whatever you want with it. So if you guys have ambition for like building an alchemy lab or a shrine to a god or a vault or a hunting lodge, anything that you might dig, you might want to bring some supplies to make that happen.
Oh, we're like, well, see,
I
do you
wanna
want to, let's scope it out first?
Yeah, but I
sound like a
do
good
think
plan?
transportation
I also
might
think,
be helpful before we leave.
I also think we should get transportation on the outskirts of the main city proper because I don't want to get caught up in another city block.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
Avoid the city. We're tiptoeing out of the city real fast.
Are we gonna do the whole thing? Do we need rations? Do we need to be able to feed these fennecs? What do they eat? Do they eat each other?
Oh my God!
Can they
Only
scavenge
in
for
desperate
themselves?
times, sir.
Can they scavenge for themselves?
All right, yeah. Let's out on the outside of town. Are
It'll be
there
like-
like little shops?
It'll be like can it be like an RPG where it's just like food and
Yeah, absolutely. You guys, after you've literally opened up the town, it's very easy for you to find things. So you guys can buy rations at they're selling hardtack. It's 5 gold per. You know what? I'm gonna say it's 1 gold per 1 ration.
Rations.
So if you need rations for 4, 10, 12 people.
I feel bad
12 a
because
day.
now the Fennecs know they are worth 1 day's worth of food. All of them combined.
I'm gonna say. Oh wait, that doesn't make sense. Give me a second. Is this a D10? No, it's a D12. This is basically. Okay, so Fennecs are. I'm gonna say they eat half a day's rations.
So we need to account
they're
for 3
halflings.
people.
Yeah.
So 3 of them plus 2 of our other NPCs. That's 5 extra people plus us 4, so 9 total people we need to buy for.
I'll handle the transportation.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
Can I go with you? I want to pick out a horse.
I'm gonna buy 30 loaves of lembas bread.
Got it. Done.
Okay, 30 minus 30, right? You said 1 per thing,
Mm-hmm.
so 30 rations. Ha! That's just a guess. I don't know if that's
And
right.
each comes with an Arizona iced tea because it's so cheap.
And then I'd like to buy enough tools if we need to do some renovations. We can end up like 6 of each thing for the Fennec. So like 6 like little like digging,
Okay.
because I think I need a little basement thievery.
It would be 15 gold for a set of tools.
Okay.
And if you want to get a couple sets, you'll be able to utilize more people at once.
Right. Okay. And like some stone cutting stuff. Would that be in like if we want to?
Yeah, it's just like,
Like
it's
wood
like
stuff.
everything.
Okay.
It's like a contractor's set.
And you said it's 15.
If you get the Ryobi ones, it's 15. If you get the DeWalt, it's like 50.
Yeah, but the DeWalt's just the name brand, you know.
You don't really need it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna get 3
That-
sets of tools for our minions.
Okay.
It's
Is there
a contractor.
any water in the area?
So 3
every
sets,
ration
that's,
also comes with the water.
45.
Or is there any like water mass in the area?
Yeah,
Like lakes
near
and
Reaper's Hold,
rivers?
absolutely. There's a big, it's quasi-polluted river, but you could probably get some
Oh, it's
drinking water.
polluted? No
Yeah,
fish?
quasi. It's not like some, but it's not great. But you can get water out of it.
Okay, no, I was thinking we can purchase some nets, maybe
we
catch,
should get-
catch some
Oh.
fish. But
Absolutely.
if it's a polluted,
Somebody roll me luck.
Is
Just a
it-
D20.
11.
Yeah,
You should have
there-
rolled.
Yeah. I was gonna say, why would you? When I say somebody, that's
ever
a softball.
roll.
Let
It's-
Daryl roll.
Yeah.
let's see what would happen.
18.
Seriously?
You know, I'll go with Daryl's roll because that was charming. Yeah, there's a lake within view of your castle keep.
Oh, okay. Can I purchase like 3 nets, large
I'm gonna
nets?
go
Sure, absolutely.
fishing.
They are a fishing net is 5 gold apiece.
All right.
So
do
trap
this.
for my goal.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Let's go buy some horses.
Yes.
Okay, audience watching, come up with a name for a horse for me, or 2 names if you can. That'd be great.
Yes.
Also, I want to say hi to one of our audience members who is currently listening to us on his phone as he travels. Hey, buddy. I hope
Hello.
you're not looking at your phone.
Safe
We
travels.
might just have murdered you. Don't text and drive.
Oh wait, he
Distracted
couldn't.
driving's
If
bad.
he's listening though, he wouldn't. We waved. We all waved.
We waved.
Okay.
Here's the
And
sound.
that's fine.
Here's the sound of a wave.
Oh.
We turned the gain up a lot on that. I hope you got it. Okay, so yeah, you go you on the outskirts of town, a la Skyrim. There's a stable, and a guy goes, "Wagons, yeah, wagons and horses. Who's looking for wagons?"
I mean, if the price is right, a wagon, but we definitely want to take a look at those horses.
Well. I forget how much a gold piece is worth, roughly in
About
dollars.
$10.
$10. Okay. Horses are 100 gold apiece, and wagons are 250 gold.
I have 180
100 for
gold.
horses. Do you have any older horses, non-broken horses?
Or
Old
broken horses. I mean, depending on the meaning of the word broken.
He goes, well, we've got a swayback Brownsie back here with asthma.
I smell Betsy 3.
What about, like, do you have a spirited animal that might... You haven't broken
Yes.
in yet? I can
jumping
break them in
turtle?
for you.
We've got a champion Destria on steroids.
Oh, lovely. How much money?
The champion Destria is 400 gold.
Of course.
We're looking for...
But
Maybe
otherwise,
you don't. We're looking for the cheaper thing, not the more
Yeah.
expensive. We're looking for the deal here.
yeah, the deal would be we call the Wheezy pony, and she's only 75.
I have 240 gold.
Can you do 60?
Can I do 60? Roll an egg barter.
Did we get any gold from what's his face? From
You have two, so
Percy?
roll and 2.
I don't think so. I think we just got the keep.
I suppose I could do 60
19.
for the Wheezy Roundsea.
Hey, all right, we bargained it down. And Daryl rolled a 19.
19.
And he leads her out, and the horse is going,
Who the heck is this one? We'll give it, you know what?
Oh,
Okay, what about...
Do you have any bikes?
I have
Unicycle?
one rickshaw, 15 gold, basically useless.
How much money do you have?
I
I have
have
6 Fenix. Rickshaw might.
Actually,
Oh my goodness!
So did
no.
I buy that horse?
yes,
Oh,
that is
For 60 gold.
60 gold pieces.
Oh, bro.
I'm not about to have a Fennec-driven wagon.
No.
All right, I have 272.
And I have 243. So we could get... How many horses does a wagon require?
2 horses.
Maybe
How many? Can we all fit in the wagon?
How many?
I mean, but then again, you know, this is like Oregon Trail style, where it's just like, you know, people walk to the side and then, you know, we switch, right?
Right.
We don't
We don't need
wear down the
everyone. Yeah,
horses.
Is that... Do we want to do a wagon
Don't say
setup?
Oregon Trail. We're all going to die of dysentery.
I was going to say...
On the way to the castle, like, we won the day.
Force the
Smash
river.
cut.
Remember the one that died
Smash
of
cut, we're all
cholera,
just
and then
dead.
the one that drowned in the river.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
And the Fenix are just eating each other.
And then, like, other
turn
people
my
will have
horse
broken
into
legs.
Okay.
All right, sorry.
I'm gonna take a look at these horses.
Because we have enough
didn't say
money
that too
to buy
loud. I
2
didn't say that
horses
too
and a
loud.
wagon if we want to do that.
I mean, it's always nice to have horses.
I'll sell you one.
2 horses.
For 75 gold.
40
All
bucks.
right. So I'm looking at these horses. I see the wheezing horse, and it looks at me, and I'm just like,
You can heal him or something, right?
I don't know.
I don't know if we
can
can
you-
buy
I can't ride. Is there
Can you
anything,
heal my
is there
horse?
anything I can ride? Because I don't.
Wait, you buy it
I
already?
know-
You did?
My animal handling is
Dang.
not
You make
existent.
her like 10 years younger.
I don't think I have that kind of magic.
So Brandon asked, or rather Ferret asked if there's anything he could ride. By the way, love that you stick with the character voice. It makes me very happy.
Try.
He goes, why? Yes, as a matter of fact, I've got this beautiful stallion, and it comes out click, clop, click, clop, click, clop, and it looks phenomenal. It goes like it is.
There it is.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it looks like that. It's butterscotch. It's got this shimmering black mane. It tosses it back.
There's an American flag behind it for some
looks
reason.
amazing.
The eagle. That doesn't look like I could right?
He goes, I'll throw in this saddle here. And he throws on a saddle, and it's like a child's training saddle. It's got special like buckles and what have you. On the house.
How much for this beautiful beast that I can ride somehow?
What do you got?
Oh, I only got like 5 gold.
That's the price. What?
There's
What are the odds?
Well, can I can't. I don't have any detect spell to tell. Can I tell anything from looking at this horse if there's like some?
Yeah,
hit?
roll it. And what's your perception?
My perception is 4.
The horse is like, I was once a fennec.
Okay, so 9. Yeah, oh God. 9.
Yeah, it just looks really like physically capable. Like this horse.
Can I
looks
look
like
at
he lifts.
I
Can
need
I
someone
add
with
my
a
nature
trained.
skill
Sure,
instead of
yeah.
perception?
I need someone with a trained eye to
That's a-
give this horse a.
Believe in you.
I rolled a 4 as well.
They say don't get the horse in the mouth, but this one's 5 gold, so I'm gonna look in its mouth.
Yeah,
Laser.
it has really good teeth. They're not yellow. It's not missing any. Its gums are right where they should be.
Well,
And there's a slight red stain along the back, like the molar part, but you brush that
blood. Okay.
and it goes away. So maybe he bit his cheek or something.
Well, worst case, we can eat it. So here's 5 gold. Bing!
All right, so maybe we should look at those $100 horses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
let's
there
take a
a
look.
pinto coat horse?
Yes.
Just melts my heart. Look at this horse.
Where am I looking?
He wants
That's
you
a
to
beauty.
run your perceptive skills over
yes.
it.
Look at this horse.
Oh
I
my
rolled a
gosh.
1.
Roll into this or something maybe. That'll help.
You're looking at the dog, like the guy's dog, and you're like,
I rolled a
don't
19
think
when
that's
I rolled in
fair.
here.
Here's the box.
Sir,
Yes.
the pinto coat horse.
Oh yes, 100 gold pieces. It's a perfectly healthy horse.
And I motion that and they bring the horse forward. It's a healthy, beautiful horse. Is there any way that you could perhaps throw a saddle in with this?
Your friend's taking our old Iron Hoof.
Is that the horse?
That's the horse. That one is Iron Hoof.
Iron Hoof. I think we're gonna call this one Betsy.
Okay, that's fine. Then absolutely. If your friend's taking Iron Hoof, Betsy, whatever. Here's a saddle.
Okay. We're also in the we're looking for a wagon.
Yes, and I'd like a. Well, are we trusting this horse to be the other horse? I think we might need another horse.
Where am I?
Look at him, he's
We
beautiful.
have a Wheezy one
Have a
and one that
Wheezy.
has mysterious red stain.
That's
so
like
He even,
Moving
threw
on
in
up.
this, he even threw in this magical T-shirt that's got my horse on it. It's nice.
This happened to go over your armor, conveniently emblazoned with Iron Hoofs.
We could put
Visage.
we could put 2 of the halflings on Wheezy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could purchase a wagon as well.
Cool. All right. 250.
So 250 for the wagon.
So let's each
and
take
that'd
one.
Be 350.
Yeah, why don't we each do one? Because I wanted to buy a horse as well.
Ooh, horsing out.
Do we have any horse names?
Because then we have 2 to carry the wagon, and we have
Kenny, did
Wheezy
anybody,
and
suggest?
Scary
Okay.
Horse.
Sounds good.
No, nobody likes.
And then
wants
when
to
we
name their
leave-
horses.
And then when we leave, we have
Horse
horses.
till the chef's kiss.
Yes.
Oh no.
Just in memory of.
I don't think any of us in character would want us to name after that
Poor Doris.
whale.
Or Doris. That's true. It wouldn't make
That
sense.
swayback destrier. Can I have a closer look at that one?
You mean the champion Destria?
No.
There's a swayback round seat with asthma.
That's one.
That's
He
Daryl
bought
already
it.
got that.
Have a gander.
Oh.
If he's okay with it, sure.
What? Wait. Any others?
So we have 3 horses, right?
There's standard horses, and then the 2 specific ones I
What?
mentioned, and then Iron Hoof.
Okay. What about the standard horses? Another standard horse?
There's a functionally infinite amount of standard horses. He pulls back a curtain, you just see an entire field of horses standing all in unison.
This is great. If I could take a picture.
I feel
Hey, do
swindled.
you guys think this is the closest town, right? Like we're gonna come back here at some point and not want to be arrested. I'm just thinking. I'm getting itchy palms here. This guy's got a money pouch and,
Stop it.
I'm just
Stop it.
saying. All right, we're coming back here.
Yeah.
All right. Just making
His
sure.
money
Alright.
pouch has the word juicy embroidered on it.
I'd like to pick out one that is chestnut brown
Nice.
with black hair. And
Nice.
black kind of up the hooves a little bit, so it looks like it's wearing boots.
Oh, it's adorable. Love it. Done.
Happening. All right,
She's
so
gonna name
I
this
spent
thing
100. I spent 100 on my horse. You spent 100 on your horse.
And then we split
The
the
250.
wait, it's 250 for
Yeah.
the wagon?
Yep.
Yeah. So that'd be 125. Math, baby.
Yeah.
All right.
125,
So you
so
want to do that?
225 each?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
down a lot of money.
I am also going.
Oh, yeah, me too. This horse cost me 500
Did
gold.
we get any gold last week?
No, we didn't.
Nope. Ooh, I'm really broke.
I'm so broke.
I like how it's
All
like
right,
a
so we all have various horse.
math time.
Uh-oh.
All right, I just Ferret looks Betsy, aka Ironhoof, in the face, and he says, "Okay, Ironhoof, I just want you to know that I respect you. I appreciate you very much. I don't weigh much. I can tell you're a biter. All right, I can just see it in your eyes. I've been bitten a lot at the orphanage, and so I just want you to know, if you play it cool with me, I'll play it cool with you. All the grass you can eat. All right, I won't even ride you like 90% of the time. So you're gonna have a great life if we can just get me to our castle and like the occasional excursion. Don't look at me like that. You got your ears are going.
Wait, is
your
that
ears
horse
are.
Doesn't
growling?
blink. It does not blink. Doesn't make any noises.
is it
It's
like-
not blinking.
You're gonna be my new best friend, and I'm gonna persuade you with this roll of 16 plus 3, 19.
It just keeps dead-eyed.
Hold up. I'm gonna like shine light into its eyes. Do they dilate?
No.
They don't. Oh, he's one with the cosmos, man.
Is a robot horse?
I think so.
Like he's tripping balls,
I
or
don't know what's going on with
This
this horse,
Westworld.
man.
Yeah, he's some kind of.
When you do that, it does go.
How
I
did
don't like this horse.
how did the other horses?
Betsy, hey Betsy, all the drugs you could want. Let me ride you.
It's just it's not making any sort of yay or nay.
How do the other horses react to this horse?
I mean,
Like as I lead my new horse.
let me ask you this: if you were
Right.
sitting on a park bench and somebody walked up with a kitchen knife and just sat down next to you and stared straight ahead, whatever you would do is what they
Psycho.
do.
Okay, we're gonna have to eat Betsy.
All right. Well,
Well, let's just.
I'm gonna mount up our wagon.
Yeah, let's
and
just see what
go.
happens.
I'm gonna be like, Phoenix, roll out. They're all gonna hop in the wagon.
I go hop, 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 sir. And
They create like a little bridge and then climb up and then like pull the last one.
one takes a knee, the other goes behind, the other goes up, 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 up. Yeah, I love it. All right, that happens.
Cool.
We've got to put two horses on the wagon.
Yeah. Well, put the-
Jonas and Mickey, you guys are good at handling horses.
Oh yeah, we're pretty good. How about you, Jonas? Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, nice. I like these guys' voices.
Yeah.
This is the first time you've ever talked, Jonas.
Yeah.
Oh God, really? I have such a magical musical voice.
I'm more than
It is
fine.
nice.
We're
perfect
we're
combo.
attaching the two good horses, right? The two.
Yeah, we could do that. We
That
do
makes sense.
We
Considering
might
that
have to pull Betsy.
Poor Weezy.
All right, here we go.
Wait, do you want them in the cart?
In the wagon?
I
in
can.
the
I'll Drive it.
Oh,
Ooh, okay.
but you want the henchmen in the
Yeah,
wagon
we can.
or alongside?
Well, I mean, I'll just walk for now. That's fine.
Okay, but there's no way I'm walking up by that creepy horse. He keeps staring at me.
I pull off the extra rope and I just make his like bridle like extra long, and tie him to the back of the wagon.
All right. Oh yeah, he's wicked creepy.
Did you say you're walking?
Yeah, I'll be walking.
All right, I take the saddle
walk
off
a
of
lot.
Betsy and I put it on Kendall.
Okay.
Wait.
My little it's like my little mini saddle. I'm gonna ride you.
Okay.
So for our wagon,
All right.
it requires only a skill of 2 to pilot.
Yep.
So
Very easy.
I'm covered.
So
Yeah,
you
I'm fine with
guys,
this, cool.
give me a roll for traveling. just how well anybody who has probably the person with the highest nature skill. Would be
Oh,
a good
nature?
idea.
I have 4.
12.
4s all day.
No, I just rolled an 8.
That's only
I
one.
have a 4 skill. So
One
18.
person.
Okay.
So
Doesn't count.
we're gonna take yours because it came first. You got a
12 total.
yeah. You make pretty good time the first night. You and your whole group chug along, and the roads kind of start to fall away. And
Do we have a map? It just occurred to me we are wandering to this place that we have no
you
idea.
guys did actually have a map of that. You did not. Well, you've already bought like compasses and
Yeah.
I think if those are in your inventory, those are still good.
And
I got
assume that
binoculars.
I assume that Mickey is navigating, like, cause he knows the area, right?
Oh, no way, man. I'm just aware of.
We know it's
Oh.
the southeast quadrant. We just go southeast till we get.
All right.
Yeah, we do have a
sounds
compass.
good.
For
I
7
have it
castles we
noted.
come across.
Yeah, we have a compass.
We have a
You
compass,
got a
and a
compass
map.
and you do have a map. And can we set this up in an appropriate spot?
Here, we'll do it, right?
Let's move that back a
And
little.
now we're
Oh, is
golfing.
Let's move it a little more that way, actually.
Stand up
Well,
for
I
a
can
wave.
move this.
Ooh. I like that.
Yeah. Oh, whoopsies, too much.
What's it called? Flecking? Fletching?
Fletching.
Fletching an
Flocking.
arrow.
Fletching is making arrows.
Flocking.
Flock.
Flock.
I believe that's what that's
It's a
called.
nice flocking.
And
on
like
that
this stuff right
foam
here?
core. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Model making.
Trees.
So yeah, as you guys are
scene
going,
from,
you kind of run out of road, my dudes, and you realize that is just how it works. There's more just dirt paths, and as you
But
guys,
it's pretty, you know?
yeah. As you guys are going
nice.
along the dirt paths, they sort of become wooded.
So is it lined like this? Are we like Hollywood Boulevard lined with trees?
You guys are going through a well-worn
Hollywood Hills.
merchant's
It looks like a
area.
fairway.
So
It's
there's
not-
lots of
That's what it's
Three-line
called.
fairway.
It's not perfect, but we're zoomed in a bit. This is a stretch of it that's convenient.
And it's slowly becoming autumn.
for you.
Yeah.
We're changing the seasons as we walk. How long did that take?
While you're doing this, Ferret
Michigan?
is going to find
Yeah.
the nicest looking patch of grass, and he's going to like pick a bunch of it, and then he's going to prick his thumb and squeeze blood onto the grass, and then take it back to Betsy.
Give yourself for any
you go.
any traveling roll. Give yourselves +1 for the rest of the rest of the journey. That was.
Are we dragging
brilliant.
this horse behind us, or is it actually moving?
Dragging? No, it's moving. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know if it was just
It's
like.
just a psychopath.
It doesn't tire. It doesn't steer from the destination. It never varies its pace.
Why did he hate him so much? I mean, besides being creepy, he's a fine horse.
I think it's the bloodlust.
As it's chewing
Also
on the
my
grass
concern.
with blood in it, a little dribbles out, and it's going like this the entire time.
It's a zombie horse.
It's just a creepy horse.
Your horse is making a lot of noise as it goes, like, but it's fine. It's at a good clip.
Asthmatic.
This has a back hurt.
It's maybe not great lungs.
As we travel,
Can you recondition my horse's lung?
You can make potions. Have you ever heard of albuterol?
No.
Yeah, just in a little inhaler. I don't know what's in it. Maybe you could look it up on one of your.
Your coffee's good.
Take
for
out take off my potion book.
Yeah. Albuterol inhaler.
that. No way.
I read
It's gonna be
a.
all jacked up.
I read a. I read a thing in the Adventures Monthly that says when you're in the mountainous area, there's herbs that you can chew on that help you breathe.
How
convenient.
What's your alchemy
Maybe you
too?
need to go to some-
Yeah, you can make a roll at any time you take a break to search for such things.
I was going to say, I'd like to also keep an eye out for anything useful, possible animal tracks. Like,
You know what?
I'm always just kind of hunting.
Well then, you make a nature roll. You make an alchemy roll for as you're traveling. Actually, if you spot any along your way, because you
Okay.
guys traveled for a
Not
full
yet.
day.
Okay.
No, you do it right now because
Hero.
you've already gone a full day.
Bam, bam, bam.
9, 10. That brings it up to average. I'm gonna roll your luck for you because you didn't miss anything. Nope, nothing. But you think you're in the right area. You think.
Oh,
you'll find
somewhere
something,
else.
actually.
Can I just... Bam, 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 bam!
Oh!
20.
Yeah, along.
Natural 20.
What
the
animal
board?
would you like to
got it.
have
Ken's
come
got it back.
across? Be it fish in a river or whatever.
The infamous steak beast.
I was going to say,
Morels. What?
well, there, he's hunting for morels. I get the meat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was hunting specifically for game. What
Rare
was
and
it?
delicious pizza turtle.
I don't know. Do you guys want
turtles.
deer or do you want like moose in this area?
We can't in honor of my mother. It can't be moose.
Okay, can't be moose.
You rolled a
Favorite
20. Like, make up something that sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll eat it.
Let's do
I'm-
turkeys.
Hogs.
They're
I want
already
something
bacon wrapped.
big.
Yeah.
I'd get a bear.
A bacon wrapped bear. A bacon bear. A bacon bear.
You see like this skinny doe come out of the woods, and it looks just like
And it's chewing on a bear.
like it hasn't had a lucky streak lately, but it's finally found some grass and it's like, oh good. And you're like, well, I guess we'll settle for this. And when you fire the arrow, a bear pounces out to eat it and gets thumped right through the head.
Nice.
And the doe goes, oh yes, yes. What?
Did you
And
guys?
leave.
I saw the bear the whole time. Saw the bear the whole time. Did you guys see that?
And yeah, you've got a recently
man.
debrained bear.
Like the arrow
And
comes
I-
to the
I-
other side with the brain wholly attached to it.
And I take the bear. I skin it. I want a nice
Yeah.
furry warm cloak.
I need his claws for a potion.
I love it.
I'll give him the claws.
Thank you.
Boom.
Did you check his
now have the
pockets?
ingredients for a.
He didn't have any pockets.
Just check.
I'm kind of playing fast and loose with alchemy, but I like this. Yeah, you have a potion of strength now, if you want.
All right.
And yeah, I'm going to remember that cloak. We'll talk about it later. That's very interesting. Okay, while you guys are traveling, when you're getting close to dusk and maybe starting to look for a place to camp for the night, you hear the following coming from the road ahead.
Someone's clearing the throat.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a town crier.
You need a lozenge.
You hear singing coming from a male voice, and it goes, "I know the road to Star's End. I've been there every day. When I was young to see my gal, though now she's gone away." And it's you. If anybody's from this area, you know that's a very common marching song.
Do I am I from the? Oh yeah. Well, how close is Reaper's Hold to Duwood?
You
Which
tell
was
me.
in the Evermist Mountains.
Oh, not too close. but
near
you
the
would.
Evermist
This is
Mountains.
like.
Mary had a little lamb type thing.
What's the standard song people sing when they're referencing the 40s? Oh well, it's a common song. You would have heard it.
Okay. Like, does it sound like a group of people marching towards this, or just one person?
It's just one voice that you hear.
I say, keep on singing, I can try and play the harmonica. And then I wheeze on this harmonica, barely in tune to what this guy is doing.
Roll for me.
Wait, you've had a harmonica this whole time?
Yeah, I had it
That's
in the
right, you
first
played it.
episode.
That's
Yeah.
right. Okay,
I'm
sorry,
learning.
sorry.
She's learning how to play the harmonica.
Fair enough.
8.
You hear.
Plus
yeah,
no
he kinda-
musical talent.
You hear a chuckle, and then, and I know the road to Corget.
I go,
No longer a child, and then as you start doing that, he's like, "Oh, okay, well."
like,
Ferret's like sneaking up behind her with an axe, like ready to brain her. Like, make it stop.
And you come around a corner, and we're gonna simulate motion by,
Oh, the trees are
oh,
different.
they're different in this area. Oh my! And here he is.
oh, he has a weird, like, hook.
Yeah, he's got a walking. That's just a big walking stick.
It's Sly Cooper.
It's a Sly Cooper hook, totally.
He goes, yeah, this branch reminded me of the Sly Cooper. Did you ever play that? I think it was an N64 game. No,
PS2?
He's got.
Yeah.
There you go. He's got a couple of swords. There's a short sword and a long sword at his side, and he's got a walking stick. He's wearing green leather armor over chainmail,
Okay.
and he's sitting on a log.
Leather over a chain?
Yep.
Okay.
And he's sitting on a log, looking casually through the trees at a small pile of corpses.
What?
Oh.
And he seems to be chewing on some meat and cheese at the end of a knife.
Meat. Human meat?
Oh, do I see the pile of bodies?
Yes, yes, you can.
I look at Betsy, I say, mealtime?
Do you really say that?
Yeah. And then,
Betsy, who has inexplicably become untethered from the cart, No, that's not true. She's still tethered to the cart, but she starts taking
Got a
the
long
cart
lead.
towards the. Yeah, she just begins clip.
Towards the dead bodies.
I will say, as I realized that there's dead bodies, I let out a squeak on the harmonica.
Yeah, nice. Like I.
Yeah.
Like a.
Like. Yeah.
Record scratch. if
Nice.
that was
You-
the
maybe
thing.
you should. Nice.
Yeah.
Atmospherics. You're good
Very.
at 'em. All right.
Thank you.
So, where are the dead bodies in proximity to us?
This is generally why it is a good idea to get pieces out before you do these things. Well, you know what? I'm gonna
Man,
get.
fistful of dead bodies.
Sorry, what?
Sorry.
So were we at camp just set? We were
No,
camping, right?
you were
Oh, just walking.
probably looking for.
I want to take this time to thank the man behind the scenes,
Yeah.
Kenny Elshoff.
Yay!
What's that?
Yeah.
Sorry, ladies, he's married.
Yeah, where that pile of
unknown
undead is where the
soldier.
regular dead are.
All right.
So they're kinda-
Okay. Oh,
we should greet him.
I kicked it again.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Earthquake.
Okay.
Someone bigger than me should greet this guy.
So
A lot
as
of
we're
earthquakes in the
approaching,
area?
Yeah,
lot of
there's
earthquakes?
quite a few.
Oh, okay. That explains that.
so I'll do it. I'll walk up. I'm gonna kind of light up the area a little bit.
Okay.
Like kind of, it's like you don't see it coming from me, but like just starts to expand in the area around me.
Okay, now
Candles
that's gonna help
flexing.
you. The sun is gonna set soon, but you still have plenty of light.
I
just
mean,
to
this
set.
is like that weird time where it's like it's tough to see, right?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet?
We're
It's
talking
not
like
getting there?
5:30.
Oh,
at
well
summer.
then.
Yeah,
well
but it
then
makes him
we're
look
lighting
cool.
situation's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna approach this guy. I'm gonna take a quick gander around. What's going on? Are we gonna be jumped right now?
Roll and give me your perception.
Please do well. That's not that bad. 17.
Well, couple of things. First of all, this guy appears to be your standard elf. He's got pointed ears. He's got glorious hair,
Okay.
and he basically looks exactly like that. There are blade marks in some of the trees where somebody seems to have ducked and used them as cover. And you also notice that his armor is pierced in several places, and he seems to have been recently wounded. And he's also, the way he stands is faux strength. He's being polite, but he's clearly a bit labored.
What can we tell about the bodies? Are these all from a group? Are these like random travelers who he's happened upon, and it's like all separate people, or is this like a group that came after him?
You recognize them immediately. Don't even need to roll. They're all wearing the chainmail and the helmets of the Owl Guard.
Boom. Okay. That's fine.
Hail, fellow adventurer.
He goes, good day to you.
Well, not often do you come across a single man standing next to a body or a pile of corpses. I ask you what the situation is here.
Oh, certainly. And he goes to tell you, and he stumbles a little bit and takes a knee. I'll just take a load off while we have a quick chat. And he says, 2 of those are mine. The other 2 were hired by the other guy, so to speak. And 3 against 2, it turns out the 3 won. Oh, they jumped me. I've got something they want, etc., etc.
Did you check their pockets?
Not yet. You're welcome to it.
All right.
Unless you find maybe a bit of amber wine in there.
I'd be willing to share.
Lovely.
All right. Checking pockets.
All right.
Dead bodies.
I'll also pretend to be greedy like
About
him,
70
and
gold.
70.
Yep.
Wait, so these were Owl Guard then?
Yep.
the Owl Guard attacked random adventurers. That's his story.
Almost a full day outside of the city. Yes.
But correct me if I'm wrong, last time we played, or was it 2 times ago, Owl Guard are kind of like mercenaries in a sense?
Very good memory. They are not supposed to be. They basically just work for the city of Reaper's Hold.
Okay.
However, they are notorious for being very easily bought.
I would like to search
Cover
with
up.
him in the pockets, but not looking for money. I give him all the coins I find. I am just looking, except for maybe a few, because I'm kind of poor now. But I want to look for like orders or any kind of paperwork that might corroborate this story that he's saying.
Smart.
Okay, yeah. Roll your luck. 1d20 for me.
Detective Annie is not on the case with a 1.
Oh my gosh.
You know how if an officer is like patting you down, they go like, "All right, I'm the only scumbag here." But if an officer's patting you down, they'll be like, "You have anything sharp in your pockets that's gonna stick me if I look there?" Well, they couldn't. They weren't alive to answer
seen
that.
cops,
So you get stuck by a
pencil.
pencil. I
Yeah,
guess. Yeah.
a pencil. It's like
Lead poisoning?
Lead, and it's a lead pencil.
Ugh.
They didn't have graphite back then.
Well,
Oh, do I find any of the, was it brandy wine? What was he looking for?
wine.
Amber wine. Oh, this,
Because that might help us grease the wheels a little bit.
unfortunately, yes,
Oh,
you do, and and you give it to him.
yeah, sure.
He takes it, and despite the fact that he pours a little on his wounds, and then he
whoa,
downs the
man.
rest and says, "Much obliged."
It's not always the best idea to do that.
Thins the blood.
Well, no, the pouring on the. Anywho,
I'm not a doctor. I don't.
I may be. And I go to shake his hand. Kendall, may our hand ever so be in your favor.
And he does that sort of like fall shake.
And as he grabs my hand,
All right, we'll go back to that. So he kind of does that fall shake, and then he comes back up. He's like, "Oh." And how much did you give him?
enough to tie him over.
Cool. He is no longer like stumbling around.
Yes.
And he's yet to let go of that meat and cheese on the knife and goes, "Oh, much obliged.
So why were they chasing after you? Oh wait, what's your name?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm delighted you
Always forget
asked."
to ask for names.
What? Hey, what's a good name for an elf?
For an elf.
My first thought was
keep-
Lorath, but
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know. I was going with an L too.
There's a
It's-
Dr. Seuss character, I'm pretty sure.
Elric?
Elric it is.
Elric, yeah, dude, that
That's
fits me, though.
nice.
Yeah, Elric's pretty solid.
Pleasure to meet you. Elric's the name. Courier is my job, and I am
Ooh.
couriering something at present that I believe other parties are interested in. I'm not being intentionally vague. That's as much as I know as well.
Do you know this land, this area?
Oh, quite well. Yes, I do.
Would you mind traveling or staying with us for the night?
I wouldn't at all. That sounds like
Ooh,
a that sounds
forward
like a
there,
grand
Kendall.
idea.
It's a little bit forward, that's
He's
all.
sleeping in your bags.
Yeah.
We could always use an extra person. I mean,
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I'm
I was just
joshing with
razzing
you.
you. Know, give you a
We're
little.
just joshing with you, man.
We just thought you fancy him.
all right.
He goes to toss away.
You're a good-looking dude. I'm coming. All right, you're a
I mean,
good-looking
they're an
dude.
elf. I mean,
come
it's
on,
like
I've
a thing.
Come on. All right.
It's the accent.
You have a nice
Fascinating.
voice. I heard the
It's the
voice.
accent,
It's
yeah.
totally the accent, trust me.
I'm blushing a little bit.
And yeah, as he's walking, he goes to toss away the staff because he was wounded in using it. And then he goes, "That's a good stick." And he keeps walking with it. As he's walking, he
why don't
tosses his hair in
put that down?
slow motion. He looks like he belongs on a catwalk. Right up until he goes to the corpse, he's like, "I'm taking these boots," and he. And then
I like this guy.
you guys make camp for the night, and we're gonna take a 5-minute break
Okay.
for that.
Short 5 minutes. A
Very short,
5 minutes.
exact 5 minutes.
See you guys soon.
See you soon.
Hey, this is your GM Jake speaking. Are you having a good time? I hope so. If you're enjoying this show, that'll make me really happy because we work very hard to make it. We have fun, but it's hard work. This show's kind of an experiment that Channel 4 is doing. Here in Detroit, this station WDIV, they're kind of gutsy, and they're doing something that I think we should all really hope is the beginning of a trend. Because a television station is traditional media, and the internet is new media. Rather than having them compete, what WDIV is doing is saying, hey, let's bridge that gap. Let's do a high-end new media production. And that's really cool. You guys are getting free content, filmed with great equipment, and you have I think most importantly, my incredibly charming face, and that really can't be oversold. My face is here because of Channel 4's efforts. So if you're appreciative of that, we don't ask that you pay money. What we ask for is that you retweet us, or you just tweet at us. We're at Channel 1D4. That's our handle. Share us on social media in general. Our Facebook page is 1D4. So yeah, share our page, tell your friends about us, tell them to come on and watch, because if this is successful, it means you are going to get more of it. You are going to have more content than your head brain will know what to do with. So if you want more of my amazing face and you enjoy stuff like this, share us on social media and we will be very appreciative. Thank you in advance and enjoy the rest of this episode.
Cool. All right, so first of all, I'm going to toss something to anybody in the audience. Any question, we might just post this in our chat if that's doable. Yay, nay?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. Question is going to be, come up with a great villainous name. And whenever that is given, we'll have it flown in. That meaning will become clear.
Be good.
You guys are hanging
Wait,
around.
do we have Elric? Never mind, so it's not him. Just checking.
Yeah.
Just checking. Although he could be lying.
You guys, you're hanging around a campfire. For convenience sake, I'm gonna say.
Can we go to the other cam, Kenny?
Action cam.
Because then we have a fire.
All of your henchmen, et al, are off at a secondary, smaller camp.
Okay. There you go.
But you guys are hanging, probably exchanging stories. Elric's telling you a little about himself, if you want. He was a soldier. He fought in the Orc Wars in the South, and now he's found work as a courier. So he says.
As we're sitting there talking, I'm preparing that hide to become a cloak, because that doesn't just happen.
Sure.
You
Okay.
gotta.
You scrape the gristle off it. You salt the bottom. You do other tanner things.
I don't know what to do.
And I'm trying to read. He's telling us these stories about himself. I think Ferret would be, because he's a pretty good liar himself, might be looking for the signs that he's being dishonest to
Roll
us
it.
in any way.
Add your streetwise.
Oh, streetwise. Okay. +3. 7.
You can't tell. You just don't know.
Okay.
Everybody, though, give me a perception roll.
I'm good at this.
Oh my
17.
Yeah.
6.
15 plus 2.
You two hear crackling in the bushes and the tree line around you.
Me?
Did you hear that?
Well, you guys are all sitting together, so yeah, it's coming from all around you.
I slowly turn and boom, light.
Ooh.
Light in that area.
Does it make that sound?
You capture sight of, you know what? I'm gonna make this. You're over here. So yeah, you capture 2 owl guard.
Oh, those owly.
These are men wearing chain. They have They carry shields. They have with them swords, just regular long swords.
And they're approaching us, weapons drawn.
Weapons are out. You recognize a distinctive owl mask, and they're coming up.
sneaking.
Yep.
Okay.
Am I aware?
Oh yeah.
I stand up and whip out my knife in the same move and be
Whoa.
like, I'm so excited to use this.
Easy
Nice.
there.
Relax. Hold up. Relax.
sword.
Relax. Gentlemen, you don't just approach people with weapons drawn.
Who you talking
Where are
to?
your manners?
You guys now catch on and see the same
Ow.
people. Do we? Oh, we're about to get something flown over.
We're so excited for this. You will be too once you see what it is.
Yeah, until someone loses an eye. Our stream will blow up after the injuries.
So they,
Put your
while
goggles
we're waiting
on.
on that, they look at you and they raise their shields all in unison and they stand very close to each other. And we have a message incoming. Let's find that.
Whoa.
There it is.
Goes.
Careful.
Thank you, my friend.
Precision.
Kenny, you're amazing.
Go, Kenny.
Y'all?
I love it.
No eyes were killed in this process.
Okay, so
It's close. I almost had to exit.
when you say that, you hear, "Oh, well, well, well."
It's not Doris, is it?
No need to have them be the only ones in on the joke. And somebody comes in with a leather blood-stained apron.
Like,
What is with the blood in this episode?
And they've got a fireball in their hands.
oh.
And is anybody familiar with And One, that series of videos back in
Yeah.
the day? Yeah.
Oh, the basketball?
Yeah, they go like, they're spinning the fireball, and then they kind of do like a step bounce with the fireball, and then like a spider dribble. And they're like having fun with it, clearly.
The Harlem
Doing
Globetrotters
this,
of.
Yeah.
couple of these bad lads.
She's the Harlem Globetrotter of
Doing
pyromancy.
doing like
Yes.
the Pistol Pete dropping
Yeah.
to a knee.
That's exactly correct. And then in between, that's the spider dribble. That's what he.
Yeah.
Pete Baramish, my man. Yeah. So she's having fun. She's like, "These guards are here to arrest that criminal. Now, if you want, you can stand aside. Otherwise, you can join the party."
Of what crime has he committed?
What'd he steal?
Ding, ding, ding. There's the winner. He stole a precious artifact from my employer. I can keep it going for a while.
Is it gold?
No, it's not gold. It doesn't matter what it is.
Ferret just visibly slumps.
It's your turn to speak, Elric. Defend yourself.
Oh, it's patently not true. I was hired to transport a thing. Outside of the city, the Owl Guard aren't supposed to have any sort of jurisdiction. They're just, they're a bunch of mercenaries right now.
And he's carrying this thing right now.
Here in my satchel, that I didn't mention earlier, but it's here.
And he can't look in it probably because it's like that movie where you're not allowed to look in the transporter.
That's the one.
Somebody who had a better is rolling better than me should roll to see who's
Yeah.
telling the truth.
Yeah. Well, they might both be
Somebody
very well
perceive.
telling the truth.
Yeah.
Question is
Under whose authority do you have authority in this jurisdiction?
Oh, dear boy, you misunderstand the situation. You see, and she switches from And One to like David Bowie, and she snaps her fingers, and it becomes two fireballs. It's like,
Yeah.
she's doing the.
Yeah, exactly.
She goes, "You see, what we're going to do is take that now, and you can decide if you're going to be dead or alive once we have it."
There's four of them.
There
Three
appears
guards
to
and
be
her.
four.
and their shield locked.
I have a potion of strength.
Mm-hmm.
If I cast a spell of strength and cause a minor earthquake,
What that potion of strength would do would be for 4 rounds give you +1 strength, which means right now if you hit somebody with your sword, you do +2 damage. You would now have +3.
gotcha.
We're still learning.
Yes.
And that you weren't supposed to
Especially
know.
me.
It was a vaguely described thing. So
Gotcha.
I am going to, I'm gonna kind of.
Kendall, I will
Glance
take
back.
your lead.
You're our
Wink,
moral
wink.
compass.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Quick.
gonna look back at Elric.
he goes,
Oh man. Oh man. Getting too old for this.
He's Murtogging out on us.
Oh man, no, like seriously. This I start getting into adventures like and I just can't do this. I'm gonna walk off into the forest.
oh boy.
I can't do this.
I'm like,
All right.
Ferret's like winking at Kendall, like trying to get him to wink back, and he's
I walk to the first line of trees and adjust my hat and corner, whoop, Wink, wink, wink.
Oh, because I was like, Kendall?
So you walk off.
I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna step into this tree lines out
All right.
here.
She goes, "That's one. Anyone else going to join him? Now's the time."
Wait, are you
goes
murdering
smart.
him for stealing this thing?
Oh, for just generally being an annoyance.
Okay, that answers it to me. If he stole the thing and he gives it back,
Yeah.
then you shouldn't have to kill him.
All right, give it back, and then I'll decide.
I'm going with Kendall. And then I go off in here, and as soon as Ferret's behind the tree, he casts Obscure on himself.
Done. Noted. Let me give you guys a quick heads up about the rules. So normally the way we calculate how hard it is to hit somebody is your close quarters combat plus your dodge ability. Or if you're doing distance combat, it's just your dodge. Shields, because they work against any sort of attack, add to your dodge. These three gentlemen are shield locked, which means they get not only their bonus to dodge, but their buddies' buddies. It's the buddy system. So the guy in the middle, if you do attack them, is going to be very hard to
duper
hit.
hard.
The guy in the edges are going to be hard.
How big are the shields?
They are large shields, so
So
plus 3.
So that
But-
guy in the middle has plus
9.
9.
Now
to his
here's the
defenses.
major thing. That's only if you attack them dead on. If you sneak behind them and backstab, or if you have them engaged from two sides at once, totally negates that.
That's my specialty.
And she reiterates, "Anybody else going to get smart?"
Can Ferret start kind of making his way?
Sure, yeah, roll for me. Roll and add your thieving, and I'm going to add an unknown bonus for your obscure.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
You sneak back out into right in front of the fire with your dagger out.
Oopsies. I don't have a dagger. I have
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry, your
Axe.
hatchet.
Oops.
Okay, now we're
Elric?
going in the other direction.
Elric, who are your employers? Both of you. Because neither of you, this is not your quarrel, it's theirs.
He says, "I appreciate sharing this camp with you, but I did sign a contract, and oh, the hell with it. My employer is the city of Bottom Bay.
The whole city?
The whole city.
And who's your employer? I ask, scary lady with the fire.
Oh, my employer's name is Nunya.
I've heard this one before.
She operates a business you may be familiar with."
Yours?
Yeah, but it is if you're threatening my life.
And he's just not getting this reference at all.
Powering through.
She goes, "Do we have all of our
brilliant.
contestants there? Because I'd be delighted to get started." I will add that if you address them from the trees, she's going to know you haven't left.
Right.
Shoot. All right, Phoenix. I went to the other camp.
Yes!
Phoenix, now is your
we're
time
gonna
to.
lose some
now is-
Phoenix.
now is your time for you guys to do what you guys need to do.
Oh my God.
What about Mickey and Jonas? Are they?
I need you guys to.
Oh, crap.
I need you guys to do some like, just start running in random directions and make it sound like there's just like weird things going on in this forest.
On the outskirts of the camp,
Yeah.
this is not what I thought this fight was going to be like. I am very happy for this. Can you please put...
You should start your disco lights again.
Oh, it's gonna get weird, y'all.
You immediately lose track of 2 of them. Can you please put these 4? Full Daddy Diamond, Bad Daddy Sweet, Cool Daddy Smooth. Thank you. And Rough Daddy Business. There, just anywhere you want.
Anywhere I want.
around the camp.
All right.
They're just
cool.
like shaking bushes and stuff.
Yep.
Is that the idea? Okay.
Do you also order Jonas Parsh and Mickey
Redacted.
Mickey redacted. I'm gonna be like, Mickey, lay low. I owe you this one.
Done.
Jonas, time to prove yourself, my man.
Oh God! Wait a minute. Okay.
He's got a crossbow.
Hey, I mean,
He's got a crossbow.
Oh,
He
that's
can
true.
distance,
These guys
right?
do have crossbows.
we got like
Yeah.
we feed you, we give you some
All right.
protection and stuff. Come on, just help us out.
Jonas is gonna own this.
Nice.
That was off the
Nice.
cuff.
All right, Jonas.
And he goes running at him with his
Oh
crossbow.
no!
Oh,
Don't
what?
run in.
Body slam!
Oh no.
That's a swing and a miss, and he's stunned for 1d4 rounds on the other side of him,
Oh, Jonas.
and he's wounded. And as he
Jonas.
comes sprinting out of the shrubs and goes body slam and jumps over them, and then just,
Don't yell your moves.
he lands on a rock on his abdomen and goes oh. Well, that happens, and there's all these Fennecs going, I say, my name's running around. All of a sudden, the gal who was looking so like on point with the fire magic ready goes like, what? Yeah, hey. And she is stunned also for 1d4 rounds.
Oh,
You have
Nice.
yes, for 3 rounds, and how much is Jonas? 3 rounds, both of them.
Jonas, you idiot.
That collectively stunned her. She doesn't struck by hesitation.
Okay, so she's just mentally stunned.
All right.
Yeah, but you could like backstab
Sure,
and go
yeah,
and all
okay.
stuff.
All right. Well, I mean,
I feel like we're
I'll
fighting
look at
right
my-
now.
Jonas kind of
yeah,
like
yeah.
got this party started.
You're surrounded by an army.
Yeah.
Everybody roll initiative.
Let's do
And
it.
just give me the highest number.
18. I didn't roll that.
No one's gonna beat
14
that.
plus
18.
something.
Never mind. Someone's gonna tie that. You guys decide which of you goes first, and then we'll go clockwise.
We can do this way.
Cool.
Or do you not want to go first?
I'll pass the
He's
torch
gonna go
on.
first. Oh, never mind. You're gonna go first.
What am I doing?
Well, you can attack if you want. In which case, just tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you how you do it. You can.
Rod of God.
Oh, yes.
I forgot we had them.
Pick a target, and I'll tell you what to do.
But it scatters though, right? So like.
No, it only hits one target.
Oh, okay.
The guy in the middle.
That will be, just to give you a heads up, because they're all shield locked, that will be the least likely to hit, but you can still go, if you do hit him and kill him,
Break the shield.
or
lock, right?
you don't have to kill him, but if you do knock him out of the
Tactics
fight,
work best to go for
It'll
this
break
guy
it.
or this guy first.
The guy on the left.
okay. So you roll a 1d20, and then you add your intelligence plus your magic. So it'd be plus 6 for you.
Dang.
Swing and a hit.
16.
Oh man.
I mean,
So
did you
now,
expect anything
because
else?
the Rod of God is like, you had 3 shots, now you have 2 shots. You roll 10d6,
All right.
which is an obscene amount. Yeah, you roll just a handful of dice.
Can we just describe like the sound effect and what
Yeah.
exactly
What does this
happens
look
when this
like?
thing goes off?
Here we go.
You
Here's
you
10.
may absolutely
Yeah.
tell me what it sounds like when a void to space is opened up on the end of your staff and tiny, incredibly fast-moving rocks fly through. Nice. Oh, just
should've put-
okay. That would make sense.
There's a box.
We have
He made a box.
12. I don't even know why I'm counting. There, 12. This was, I think, a 4, but I'm going to count it anyway because without, in fact, if I took this off the table, the man I believe is dead. Let me see. 6, 12. I'm going to re-roll this because I didn't see what it was. 5 anyway. So that's 22.
There's like an absorption system. Am I
There
right?
is, but I don't think it can help him.
Group them into something that makes 10.
20. We're actually at 26.
Now
And
for a mathematics break.
Then we're at 32. Then we're at 35 damage. Does that actually get him? You minus. Okay, so that kills him by 1 point.
Oh no, I killed them. Guys.
Well, he's not actually dead. I shouldn't say that.
He's-
You could have chose to like shot him in the foot or something or whatever. That just takes him out of the fight. So was it lethal or non-lethal?
Non-lethal.
Okay, yeah. So you wouldn't like You took your staff and went,
You're always trying to kill people.
and for a
way easier
second,
to
like
steal
he
from
peeked
him
over
after
his
the
shield, and
dead.
his eyes went wide, and then you lowered it, and you shot him, and his
and then he
foot
guards
just
his
became-
crotch.
Yeah, he ducks it down, and then you go lower, and you shoot him in the shin, and he just flops over, and he's howling as pebbles have gone
That
through
leg
his
is broken.
I don't
Yeah.
even know you.
Well, one down.
I love that so much. He's like this, and then you lower it, he goes, and then you lower it again.
I feel like I wasted that on just one guy. Nope.
Yeah, I mean that's
It's a lot of guys, but it'll take out 3 soldiers.
This has
Hey,
become a significantly less.
At
hard
least you
fight
actually
now.
got to keep. Actually got your purchase. I spent like 200 gold on a box that never occurred, never happened.
Did you
I
ever
still
find
have
that
it
receipt?
written. With the receipt, who am I supposed to send the receipt to? They're all dead.
Oh yeah,
Well, the larger merchant
Everyone's. What's her name? Rosacea got her head blown off.
yeah. The only
remember.
knowledge of that transaction
Yeah.
got obliterated.
That's true.
All right. So
But
yeah,
speaking of the
husband
devil,
really
you're
is.
up, my friend.
All right. Well, here I am in the middle of the clearing. I'm
In
going
plain
to.
sight.
What's like? I have 8 movement. How far can I get as far as trying to get behind these guys? Is it-
On the ground, when one of them flops over next to him, Jones goes, "Oh God!" Wait, no, he goes, "Oh God!" All right,
yeah,
okay.
there you go. There you go.
Yeah, good.
So
good.
what? You're going to go where now?
Yeah, Matt,
Who wants-
can I climb a tree?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna climb a
Just
tree and then I'm gonna climb the nearest tree.
Okay. Roll me your acrobatics.
Oh God,
And just set him next.
that doesn't
to the tree.
bode well.
Next to the tree, not on the tree, not on the tree.
What is
I
with me
want it.
today? Okay, but it's okay because my acrobatics is 7, so that's a 10.
Yeah, you don't get very far, but you do get up the tree.
Okay, so
But
I'm in
you
like the
can't attack
crotch.
the
You're
front
like
as well.
sick
I
or
am
something.
right in the crotch of
Yeah,
that tree.
and you're hidden. They can't see you anymore.
Okay, good.
Michelle, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna do.
Wait, I didn't get to attack.
Nope.
I,
Because of the poor acrobatics.
okay.
Can I, within distance, walking distance?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You're right by her.
So mage's worst fear is being up close. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Be up close. And
And use your breath to knock on.
That's when you take the ball.
what is my all out?
Take a
again?
ball for the fast break.
That's the thing. She like does the immediate, really cool, like steal the ball, but then like realizes it is a ball of fire. It's like,
And I'm gonna just try and hit her. So that's what I'm
yeah,
gonna do.
go for it. Standard.
15 plus 8, so
Yeah.
23.
Dunzo.
And that is with my long sword, which is this. Oh wait, never mind, it's a D8. Rolled a 3 for damage plus 4 strength, so 7 damage.
Dang.
Hit and 7 damage. No absorb on her. And yeah, you plunge your sword into wherever, and a little spurt of blood comes out.
Right in her wherever.
Quick question. Absorb is your endurance, correct?
No, absorb
Ooh.
comes off your armor.
Off your. Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
like if you have
I have
armor,
leather too,
yeah.
so okay.
Nice.
All right.
And she's wearing a leather smock, but it's not like armor leather. It's keep the blood
It's
off me
blood leather, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just covered
She
in
hasn't
blood.
said her name yet, but
And where did all that
when
blood
you
come
stab her, you see a little tag that says Dr. Bone Smasher.
Dr. Bone Smasher.
Thank you, audience, for Dr. Bone Smasher.
Smasher.
Yeah, she's covered in blood. That was kind of my cue that she was
Okay.
Bad.
I'll
maybe
take
a
my
bad
turn
guy.
now.
Bone
I'll take my
Smasher
turn
the
now.
Go for it.
Pyromancer. It's a mouthful.
I am. I'm going to run over to assist Jonas. Could I make it there in my movement?
Yes.
I'm just
that
like,
is-
I'm
that
in
is
the forest.
Wait, what is your movement?
My movement is 5.
You can make it to the tree right next to him.
Okay, I'm gonna then instead of going directly near them, I'm gonna kind of go a little more a ways. And I guess with my turn, I'm going to
You push him closer to the tree.
to help with this like weird fennec ruse. I'm going to project some fennec-looking shapes
Okay.
on trees and stuff.
Okay.
Better than a fennec, right?
What?
Like an armored dude.
better than a fennec.
Fennecs are kind of weird, right?
I guess that's great.
She's seeing right now. She just got.
But they look like they got
stabbed.
bark skin because they're projected on trees and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
yeah, I
seeing
like that.
she's seeing halflings with like bandages and what have you popping out of
Like
trees, popping
wounded
back in. She's seeing some with like mustaches, some with like that look like they're in a family picture, and it's hard to take in.
She's
I like this.
she's gonna think that there's like some weird acid tripping
Yeah.
poison on my
Right.
sword.
One is lying nude right by the fire, covered only tastefully by a bunch of pugs.
Starting to feel like where's the eyes?
Nice.
Yeah,
Perfect.
a little bit. Hey, a little touch of Alice in Wonderland
Yeah.
there.
Tripping.
All right, so now y'all are gonna get attacked by
I'm gonna get attacked.
by some guards. I'm gonna say that they approach. They wouldn't go after Ferret because he is in that tree hidden. They haven't actually seen you. As far as they know, there's just a bunch of Fennecs attacking. You're stabbing the bejesus out of their boss, but I think they believe that their boss is fine. They're gonna come after a Dino who just one-shotted them.
Yeah,
No.
I'm basically in the same spot.
So they break their shield lock to come charging up to you, and rather than re-engage their shield lock, which would be their whole action, they both swing
Hunkering
swords
down.
at you.
Oh,
And
no.
your defense at CQC is 15, so they have a +5, so they just have to roll an 11 or higher. Miss,
Nice.
followed by.
You're good.
This guy's gonna try to do. No, he's just gonna do an attack with his sword. They want you down. Miss. She
Nice.
is stunned for a turn. One of them is dead.
Bobbing
It's
and
supposed to be
weaving.
harder.
Bobbing and weaving.
You guys are starting again. Dino, you're up.
You are like Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
The art of fighting without fighting.
Be like water, my friend.
Yeah, exactly.
What was that for?
Yeah.
Are you trying to?
Oh, no, you thought you said, oh, that's right. I'm not rolling.
Well, no. You will. Are you
But I
going
had
to
to come up-
attack with a sword or a spell, or what are you doing?
A spell.
Okay.
There's fire in the area.
There sure is. Yeah. So are you thinking like a damaging spell?
No, smoke.
Okay. So to like stun them basically with smoke.
Their lungs.
Okay.
The smoke again in their lungs.
Okay.
Kick him into the fire. Hey. The spell is called kick him into the fire.
So I would definitely call that would put them out of commission for a time during the fight if they had smoke in their lungs. So that would be stunning for sure. And that would be, you would roll and add 6, and you'd pick a target, whichever one you want.
D20, right?
Yep.
So 6.
6, 12. That actually misses. You pull smoke out of the fire and cast it at them, but one of them, the one you
Pretty
do,
cool
just
visual.
goes like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I
got
can
a
see,
dare
like,
shirt
I
on.
can see like the embers like
He's a
through the
smoke
smoke.
bender.
And it just like it breaks against his shield, and he takes and goes. All right,
like a stinky fire. You just gotta.
Barrett, you're up. You're hidden in the trees.
All right. Where's the horses? Where
The
are
horses are, let's say for convenience sake, they're tethered to that very tree.
Okay. I guess I didn't have to climb all the way up in the tree for this. All right.
Well, where
Get
do you
'em,
want it to be?
Betsy.
I don't know if I want to like
I
try
don't
and
really
sick.
care.
I don't know if I want to try and sick Betsy on him or not. Like I'm worried Betsy's just gonna turn around and eat me.
Well, she's more likely to eat them than you at this
true.
point.
I mean,
Oh, I know what I'm doing. Okay, so I look down. And I go, Betsy, and she looks up at me. Hopefully, okay, good.
its head just like
Like an owl.
owl.
And you hear like leather twisting kind of
This thing is possessed.
that ain't. I'm just like that ain't right.
Betsy, I know you love blood. That lady's covered in it. Does he react? Does he look at her? Is he like?
thing. Yeah, and he marches
You might
forward.
want to
I'm ju-
untie it.
Well, no.
from
So I reach down with my axe and I cut Betsy loose.
Okay, now I don't actually have a Betsy figurine. That's absolutely going to change. She's going to be represented by a cluster of spiders.
She's beautiful.
And she marches.
A cluster of spiders.
For her turn.
That's about what's inside of her. It sounds like.
That's just. Well, I mean, that's what her soul looks like.
Right.
Spider's suffering. She marches up and begins to slowly lick the open wound.
That's still distracting at least.
Yes, the woman is now Dr. Bone Smasher, who seemed like she was all tough, is now like,
You messed with the wrong people.
Bite him with your teeth. Bite him with those horse teeth. Get him.
it puts its lips on and tries to just like suck the blood on the wound.
Oh my gosh, it's a vampire horse.
Can I? Do I have movement? Can I try and jump to the other tree?
Yeah, you can. Okay.
I'm gonna try and jump. Well, they're over here now. Yeah, I'm gonna try and jump to this next tree over.
Okay.
Oh, please. This is
And
too much.
they see you do that, but there's so many halflings jumping around, and you're kind of halfling size.
Sure.
That they don't even. They don't register. it.
Just to sell out, I go Fennec. As I
Yeah,
jump
yeah, and there's another one, and you high five it.
on the way.
Yeah,
All right. Do I need to roll something for
I
that?
was
or
a
can I
real
just
one,
jump?
sir.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a real one.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, you gotta give me an acrobatics roll for that. See if you.
See if I do any
There
better.
you go.
There we go.
There you go.
18 plus
Back to
7.
shade. Back to shade.
Does
Yeah,
that do
that's
it?
beyond
Okay.
fine.
Can I take that extra points and add it to my rolls later when
Absolutely
I roll once?
not.
Okay, just checking. I'm not sure how this game works.
So when Betsy walks up, it like scares the bejesus out of Annie. She's like, "What?"
You take the horse's life.
I'm gonna be like, "Okay, Betsy, you got her. I'm gonna go help Adino." So I'm gonna just let the horse
With
lick
its lips
this.
still upon her open wound, it goes like.
Its face like.
You swear its eye shifts just a bit. But yeah.
She's too creepy. I don't really.
That's my gal.
Yeah.
I just am in love
That
with her.
horse ain't right.
And I'm gonna attack the.
Then again, 5 gold.
two
Total
guys.
steal.
Right.
Total steal.
For 5 gold, you can. The saddle's worth more than that.
I'm gonna knock one of the guys out. I'm behind them. I'm gonna do sap to one of the guys.
Okay.
Get him.
18
There you go.
plus
Cover him in sap.
plus
That's
8. So I take
that
the
not
hilt
worse?
of my. I do a cool like switch up with my hand. So I was holding it. I guess not really switch up, just like.
Yeah. Yeah, just.
Okay, yeah, hidden
Pommel
pommel.
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how I knock them out.
Okay. Roll 1d4 to tell me how long they are stunned for.
Just one of them, because I
Yep.
can't do both, right? Okay. 2 rounds.
Okay.
And I choose this guy.
Person is susceptible to backstabbing and will not attack for 2 rounds. I was gonna say she's about to clear up this round, but I'll revisit that. Yeah, you're up.
Oh, her stun state's about to clear up?
Yeah.
She's recently re-stunned by a horse sucking her blood.
This fight is just full of the last thing any ambusher would see coming.
Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. You come up on us.
Projected.
Come up on us. All right, here we go.
It's a hologram!
All right, with my All right, I'm going to run up to Jonas. So I can.
You think I'm the real Quaid?
Yeah.
I am.
Exactly.
All right, you
my
run up
goodness.
to Jonas.
Yeah, I run up to Jonas and I grab him by the collar, and I just like, why did you just run in there, you fool? Like,
I was trying to take initiative.
that's.
You have a bow.
We'll talk later. I'm gonna start dragging him. However, let's say 1 movement as far as I can get, but I have to
Like away from the fight?
away from the fight.
Okay, sure.
But I'm gonna do it. Radiant, wait. I'm gonna blast Bone Crusher.
Okay.
Is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bone Crusher.
Bone Smasher.
Oh, yeah, excuse me. Dr. Bone
Doctor.
Smasher.
Dr.
She
Bone
worked
Smasher.
hard for that doctorate.
Dr. Bone
She didn't go to
Smasher.
bone smashing.
I'm now
8 years
wondering
of- I
if
don't
she's
know.
like a doctor because she has a PhD or a doctor because
and
there's
I'm
a
going to-
medicine you can get.
She's a doctor like how Dr. Phil is a doctor.
Yeah.
Okay.
On television.
Yeah.
All right. You might have seen me on
Dr.
TV.
Pepper.
All right, I'm gonna put some work into this. Right, here we go.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Not bad.
All right. All right.
What are you adding on to it?
I'm adding 5, 17.
Just barely hits
Oof. Okay. Cool.
by 1.
By
She's very, very dodgy.
triple 4s. All right. 12. 12 radiant, and I'm aiming for her arm holding on to the fire orb. If that makes a difference.
Yeah, I think what happens is it burns off the hair on the snout of Betsy,
Oh no.
and
She likes the pain.
I mean, she might
Well, we'll find out.
start licking her own face.
Right.
yeah,
Because of the
she
blood.
does
Your
not.
tongue just-
Let me clarify. Not for a moment does she stop slurping blood as this happens, despite trails of smoke. And it also,
She's a blood mare.
and it also singes the hand holding the orb of fire, and that's gone now.
Yes. I'm like, are
similarly,
good? Right.
As a priest of Argand, or rather cleric of Argand, you're aware of the fact that you can tell that it shouldn't have affected Betsy at all. It should have just been fine, but it did wound Betsy very slightly.
Because Betsy has evil intent at all times.
Yeah.
Is that the?
Oh man, am I gonna turn into a vampire?
But
All
nonetheless, yeah, you've done the damage. And how much was that?
I don't add anything, correct?
Nope.
So then base 12. That
Oh.
was max damage.
Oh boy. Okay.
Nice.
Killing it.
Yeah. All right. So
I just feel like we shouldn't be encouraging this behavior from Betsy. She's never gonna learn. But what
You
can,
were the one who
what
did
can
it!
you do? I know.
I think we should keep some silver around
Yeah.
for Betsy, just in case. Just in
Alright.
case.
now this person is going to turn from a Dino and, just as a reaction, a panicked reaction, try to hit the person who just knocked silly their friend.
Oh, good. I'd love to see you try.
Well, does a 20 hit you?
Yup.
Ow!
Yeah. I'd
What
like.
the heck? You're like a guard. You're supposed to miss like the stormtroopers.
You take
20 hits, and it's max damage, right?
No, that wasn't a natural 20.
Oh, yeah, it still hits by 2 points.
You take
Is that how criticals work?
what now?
Criticals work max damage?
Yeah.
Yep. You and armor does not help you. It's like the equivalent of poking someone in the eye with your sword. You get 5 damage minus whatever absorb you have.
Oh.
They rolled low on a d8. What can you do?
What can you
5.
do?
So wait, 5. Oh, was I healed from last time? That might make a difference in my confidence level.
From the last episode?
Yeah, where I was exploded.
Yeah, we were all healed. It's not before we left.
It's
the
been a whole day,
village.
hasn't it? Yeah, you're healed by now.
Oh, okay, good.
Because you
Then-
would have gotten 1 hit point per hour that you were with him.
A total, what?
So
I just do things like
24
that.
hours,
I don't know
I'm
how.
sure you-
I just do.
You're fine. I don't want to sit around doing the
24
math.
hours. Sorry, 24. I can add
Yeah, that was
that
a candid
because
look at
it's
the
not
camera, you know.
quite full
Cleric.
health for me, but it's
Never
close.
let
Nah,
without
put it at full. I don't want to do the math, and you have a healer in your party.
Never
Okay,
adventure.
52, and what? How much?
You took 5 damage.
5 damage. Thank you.
Never go adventuring without
Phoenix,
your
you're doing great.
Keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of, she's no longer stunned, and she tries to push the horse's mouth away. She can't. She ends up just pushing herself away, and it's still licking it just like nothing.
Look at Aaron.
She takes a full step back, and she's not talking a big game anymore. She's looking at one of her guys on the ground, writhing and holding his leg. Another guy on the ground, not moving very much. And she just, like, you feel like she hears, I'm Fennec, and I'm Fennec, and I'm Fennec, and I'm Fennec. All around.
Oh my.
She was expecting an easy fight, maybe a hard fight, but not a weird fight.
Things get weird sometimes.
No one
y'all.
expects the weird fight.
Yeah. It's the ultimate weapon.
She goes, I just need, sorry, boys. And you hear the guys go, what? No, wait, no! Everybody roll and add your
snap.
litheness.
Higher than this.
I like that.
She's self-destructing open heal.
17 total for me.
17 total for me.
Oh, why does
13?
Adino always get hit
13.
at these moments? Like whenever the
Am I-
villain does something big. What was yours?
13.
Okay. Made it. What was yours?
What did I say? 6, 17?
17.
Okay.
Same as mine.
I'm so sorry, Adino. Every time it's you. You're gonna get hit by 2d12.
Oh,
Seven.
can I
10 damage.
what about Jonas' situation?
You've pulled Jonas away, actually. He would have been hit by that guy on the ground. Instead, well, it doesn't really
So
matter.
what does she do?
So I'm about to explain what goes down.
Yeah.
While you guys are engaged like this, she goes, I can't. Sorry, boys. And snaps her fingers, and they turn and go, oh, wait, no. And you see they're wearing these, like, thick chains with a medallion at the end, and the medallion glows, and then their helmets and their armor and their swords and shields glow, and then they burst apart.
Oh my god.
They completely
Everyone
burst
Like
apart.
the
bursts
person
apart?
bursts
The
apart?
person bursts apart. You managed to hit the deck. You've managed to pull him to safety, and you're fine. You just swing around and let the tree take the damage for you. Betsy gets shrapnel up her side, and you hear a thick thump, 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 thump as it goes up.
I mean,
That's a no sell. It's sticking. Metal is sticking out of her, and she's still licking where there was blood. These guys are gonzo. So is this guy. And during that flash, she disappears. Adino, you took 10 damage. But I think you had plenty of hit points.
So
Let me congratulate the group real quick. I was not expecting that fight to go that way, and it made me very happy.
Okay.
Ulrich this entire time didn't help
I was
us
about
fight?
to. I was about to say, yeah. Hey, Elric,
Yeah,
thanks
yeah.
for the thanks for the bemused smile the whole time. That was really helpful.
I'm like picking bits of person out of my hair. Be like, I am so sick of all these exploding people.
Okay.
I know the first time it was our fault, but this time it's not my fault.
It's exploding people.
Everybody roll me perception.
Perception. Because he exploded. No.
10.
Oh.
420.
24.
Jesus.
Perceptive. That's what I do.
Elric has his sword out, but he is leaning up against a tree. And although you healed him before, you didn't exactly top him off.
Yeah.
And he seems to be using the tree mostly to stand up. And he goes, I took a couple swings at him. I let him know I was coming. Just a nap, if you don't mind.
We can pick up what he has. She
And,
says.
and he passes out while his arm is crooked in a branch.
Like,
Like
not
that.
like straight dying, passing out.
No,
right?
you
Just,
really
you think as a medical expert suspect he probably tore open a wound when he stood and drew a thing, and he's not looking so
All right,
hot.
fine.
He had a really full day.
Dang. All right. Well, I'm gonna pull Jonas up to his feet. Just be like, you wait for the plan next time.
Okay,
Wait for the plan next time.
okay.
I enjoy your courage. But you made things get weird. You made things get weird.
Oh, did you see it? It was crazy. I saw Fennec everywhere, man. I ran right at him. I was like, I'm gonna do it, and then I was down, and then there was a
All right.
horse licking a wound.
Speaking of that, I
can't
gather up
do
the
it.
bloodiest clump of grass I can find, like left over, and I'm like, here, Betsy, it's your good friend Ferret.
Feel warm mush, like
Right this way, and yeah, I lead her back to the tree and tie her back up to the tree so that she can't bite me in my sleep
That
and
horse
drain
is
me
creepy.
of blood.
I pick off the
She's
dead.
eccentric.
I pick off the dead human all over me.
Oh,
the
yeah.
dead person, and I put it into a. Do you have a bucket?
I should jump right onto the speed of people. Saying, yeah, you can have a bucket, sure.
What are we gonna do? Like let it fertilize the ground? Actually,
It's like
she
Little Shop
a
of
little bit
Horrors.
fertilize the ground. She's a fan of Danella Jago, but this is one of Danella's creatures. Enjoy, and she runs away.
You fill up like a boot, I'm gonna say. You fashion a boot and rope thing and put it as a feedback, and you hear just a squish every time.
Look,
This
I
is a
figure
little
if she
shop of
eats
horrors.
already dead people, it's much better than her eating us alive.
Oh man.
Yeah, when's she gonna break into like a deep baritone singing voice and sing about how she's from outer space?
Man, this horse.
You're
Feed me,
so-
ferret. Feed me. During this entire scrimmage, Wheezy has finally caught up. She's finally caught up.
She catches up and she stands next to Betsy for a minute and looks at it. And as it's chewing, she hears a squish. She's just like,
Poor Wheezy.
Oh man.
Tie Wheezy up to a different tree,
Yes.
just to be
Dang.
safe.
All the other horses are far and away from Betsy.
yeah.
Betsy's like triple knotted.
So that's the rest of your night. Do you guys just want to press on? You're real close to your castle. And we can fast forward a little
Yeah,
bit.
we can do that. And I'll administer some heals.
Okay.
Fennec roll call, be good. Because there 2 are missing, correct?
We have 4 names.
yeah.
Well, one
They
was in a
find their
tree.
way back. Yeah.
One was in a tree.
I was there the whole time, sir.
You
Cheering you on.
These guys are great. Yeah,
I
love
want
Fennecs.
maybe bury some of the people.
They're like in pieces, right?
Well, like the other guys,
I mean,
the
the
pile
only-
of corpses.
The only enemies that you fought that didn't escape are a pile of parts.
Okay.
So I mean, you could just the crows will take care of them.
And also if Elric's sleeping, I want to take a peek in his bag.
Oh, do you do it?
Yeah.
Roll for it.
Gonna
Roll
look
your
at
edge of thieving.
Hold up.
Maybe you should let the thief look at the thief.
Hold up.
I
Hold
didn't
up.
roll it. That didn't count.
Hold up.
Okay.
I just want to be words of wisdom, Ranger. I don't know if you want to get involved in someone else's business.
What is with everybody talking about business?
I'll look.
We have a
Roll
professional
edge
thief.
thieving.
I'm going to sleep. I'm done with you guys.
5 plus
Thanks
2.
You open the satchel, and the flashbangs go off, and you are blind until we say otherwise.
I see gold everywhere.
And Elric, who is still passed out, goes,
Can I poke at the bag?
sure.
Okay, I poke at it.
Something round and hard is inside.
Can I inspect it further before I open it?
I already set off the trap.
So I was gonna say, has he
I'm just
set
like-
off all the traps?
Trying to grab the gold pieces that are floating in my
Once
vision.
you can't kind of like keep throwing against the thieving wall. You kind of just have to pick your best person. So
Okay.
once that happens, he goes, terribly sorry, but that's private business. And he tucks it behind his head and keeps his eyes closed.
Man, need to go blind. Argand.
I can see him, Kendall. what do you want to tell him?
I got a series of messages.
Oh,
So do you
man.
guys press on to your
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
And then just give me one more traveling roll.
Traveling roll.
Plus 1.
Nate,
Is Elric coming with
You.
us? 20.
20. Nice.
I got a nat 20 plus 4.
Plus
All right.
1 because we got a plus 1 to travel from
Well,
earlier.
I'm going to take the highest one. You know 2 things. One, you've made great time. You guys arrive there.
Boom, boom.
Boss hog.
That is your keep. Imagine somebody told you that you received a free house, and you go to that house and you find that the grass is about 3 feet long. There are no windows. There's no front door you can see through the house. That is what this is.
Ah, sounds about
So
right.
it's condemned.
Pretty much. That said, you do own it, and you own the land it's on, which is acres and acres and acres. It includes a lake.
Farming.
You can do something with this, but you're going to have to elbow grease it.
Oh, it's got beautiful bones.
The other thing she knows is that 20 rule.
So on brand with today.
You guys are being followed by another party this entire time.
What?
They're just out. They stay just out of range. They're very good, but you're definitely being followed.
Oh.
I'm sending
I
Luigi
leave
out
them
to
a
scout.
note. Okay, so as we're walking,
Why'd you set your fish, man?
we realize that there's someone following us.
You can tell.
So I take a piece of paper and write, I know you're following us. And I leave it as we go.
Anyone got the number for Chip and Joanna Gaines? Because this is a real fixer-upper.
I want to. All right. Are we good with going a little later?
Just
or do we need
yeah,
to wrap it up?
we can do that. You want to enter inside?
Yeah, I want to see. I want to take a look. I want to pick up my room.
Maybe
Okay.
we should check for traps. I kind of learned before you open something. It's
Is
good.
he still blind?
You're starting to get less blind.
Oh, okay.
It's still a little bit difficult, but yeah, no, you can see.
I don't
You
need to
just
see
have
to know
penalty.
that this building is a pile of crap.
Yeah, when you're feeling along and you're like, broken window, no door. Yeah, I just rolled for your luck. That's what we got. So you guys all start exploring various things and pick out your rooms, what have you. For some reason, you're drawn to the basement. You open it up. You walk downstairs and immediately find a man chained to the wall. He looks emancipated. He's sitting across from another man who is not moving. And the guy chained to the wall goes, "Oh, hello. Great to have company." And that's where we're going to end for today.
Ooh, I
What-
like that ending. Yes.
People at home, can we get a player of the game? Good
The
work,
horse, Betsy the horse.
Betsy should win.
Yes,
Yeah.
Bessie.
We
What
should
happened there, people? What's with that horse?
You guys. That's a weird
Okay,
GD horse.
theories on this horse. I think she is probably a vampire horse. Possibly vampire and zombie all in one because she doesn't seem to have much
Vampire,
brains.
right?
She's
I know
a
it's-
vampire horse.
I'm
Seems
not
possessed.
sure what Jake had to roll when I asked if there was a horse for me. He must have rolled like,
A1.
oh, that explains it. Okay. So I got a
man.
cursed horse or a possessed horse or something. It's possessed.
Now, do we
possessed.
need to like I feel like a muzzle or something on her might be good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's sort of one of those things where it's like the evil you'd rather have her on our team
Yeah.
than against us, I guess.
But keep the silver bullets
Yeah.
handy. We can find
Just
out.
kind of breaking the barrier for a little. My theory is no matter how evil a creature is, still needs a degree of intelligence to have any sort of plans
yeah,
come
to
to
scheme
like,
and stuff.
what's it gonna
yeah.
do? Like climb your window and murder you in his sleep? This guy doesn't have thumbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said it could
Good
kick
point.
a brain in, but that's
Lovely.
assuming it's even a horse.
They can open doors.
That encounter was weird, y'all.
It
Yeah.
got
Super
real
awesome,
weird.
though.
And I liked it.
Yeah.
Your tactics every step of the way was the last thing I was expecting.
I mean, the instant I was leaving, I was just like, I was already planning, like, I'm going to the Phoenix.
The army of Phoenix.
Can I?
Yeah, hit me.
Okay. Can I make a roll for like my gut feeling on this Elric dude? Like
Yeah.
I know we're over.
Is he
but
still with us?
I rolled an 18.
I was saying yeah because you rolled garbage this entire time.
didn't expect
Your gut feeling is that he is lying to you and that he's not a bad guy.
Okay, I can deal with that.
Who watches the screen?
Did you say he is
The
lying?
strain?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
right
Wait,
that-
what's
now.
that on?
But there's a character on there named Elric.
Oh,
there you go.
really?
He's similar.
Is it,
Really? That's so cool.
I mean, is it based off the Michael Crichton?
Yeah.
Yeah. Real. I did not know that was a thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start watching.
I think they're in third season. Something.
Huh. How have I not seen
Did
it?
you say he is lying, but he's
Yep.
but he seems like he's not
well,
not a bad.
seems like
He
a good
definitely
person.
doesn't seem trustworthy, but he seems like a good guy.
He's a lovable scoundrel, my favorite scoundrel.
Those are my
Yeah.
favorite kind. Yep.
Oh yes!
Oh.
All right, let's find out who today's
This is
player
such
of the
an
game.
epic way to find out.
Player of the game will lose an eye.
Also, everybody gets a point just for playing today, and the player of the game who gets an additional point is well done, Kenny.
Kenny, you're dope.
Yeah.
Player of the game is Kendo.
I
Kendall
told you,
again.
the dynasty, the dynasty.
Hey,
Well done, Kendall. It's worth noting, you guys have had 5 points plus an additional floating point, which has gone around pretty evenly. You guys are now 1.2 times as strong as you were before. You're 20% stronger than you were when you started. So
Cool.
you guys have been doing like
I feel
P90X.
stronger.
Yeah.
It's gained.
All right. Cool. Well.
Have a good one, guys.
Oh wait, we should remind them, everybody, follow us. That way you know
Thank
every
you
time we
for
stream.
all your
watching.
social
Tell-
medias.
Yes, tell your friends about it. This stream will
Please.
get bigger and better the more people are watching, and we will get people number one way by having you tell people that it's groovy. And if you want to catch up, we're on the YouTube. And Paul, what's going on, my dude?
If today is your birthday, or you just so happen to be celebrating your birthday today, I'm talk to you, Dad.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Mr.
Yay,
Snyder.
Jake did a good job planning the.
We're not here next week. Wait, no,
No,
we are.
We're here next week, but we're not here the following week. We're taking a
Okay.
break from Memorial
Okay.
Day.
Okay, sorry. I was just like,
On a
that
Wednesday.
reminded.
That'll be good. We can
We're here
catch
next
up,
week. We're here next
Get
week.
all the episodes on YouTube.
Go to YouTube,
Yeah.
get caught up.
Cool. Peace.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much for watching. Why do I wave with both hands?